What's up people, it's Simplydnique bringing you another tutorial. Oh my gosh, this tutorial is long overdue. I know you have seen the pictures on Instagram, on my Facebook, and I just didn't have the time to fully edit this video. So I started it, then I left it, and I was like, get the tutorial done. So here it is. I'll give you all the details of the hair, the specs, how I accomplished the look, how I got the cut, how I maintain it. Everything you need to know and more will be here in this tutorial. Stay tuned to find out how. I used 3 bundles of Brazilian curly 14 inches. I'll provide the link in the information bar below. Then I mixed 20 volume developer and powder lightener equal parts until I got a smooth consistency. I began to place the mixture at the very ends of the bundles because this will be the lightest section of the hair, and I let it sit for about 5 minutes before proceeding to the next section. I proceeded to the next section, making sure to fully saturate both sides, and then I let this section sit for about 30 minutes. While that section was processing, I mixed 40 volume developer with the lightener to highlight random sections of hair around the head. So my highlight was included all in one process. I let that sit for an additional 10 minutes, and then I went ahead and shampooed the hair and tone. So here I am marking out the section for the bangs, which will serve as a guide as to how far you should sew before going around in a circle. I flipped the cap on the inside out, and I'm sewing my very first track all the way around at the bottom. And then I will proceed to flip the cap on the right side up, and here you will see the guide. I started at the base and worked my way around to the guide. When I got to the guide, I folded the weft and worked my way back around. You do not want to sew in a complete circle until you get to the very top of the guide, because this will assist with not making the wig look too wiggy. When I got to the top, I then proceed to sew in a complete circle, as you can see here, and this will allow less hair to be in the bangs and will cause for a more natural appearance when you install. You sew around in the circle until you get to the very top and you close the unit up. After closing the unit, I went in and added a few more tracks because I wanted to use all the hair and get more body at the top. The only section of the hair that I cut were the bangs, cutting small sections at a time, keeping it as long as possible. I'll use my small spray bottle, and I will turn the unit inside out, flip it off of the mannequin head, and I'll spray the bottom perimeter with water, and then I'll flip the unit onto my head and spray again. After it's saturated, I'll use a small amount of my Eco Styler gel, run it along my fingertips and just pass it through the ends of the hair just to define the curls. And for me, I just make it go on the topmost portion because I don't like when the hair, when product touches the hair closest to my face, because my skin will break out. So you don't need a lot of gel or anything at all. And that works. That's all I do. Thanks for watching, guys. It was a lot of fun making this tutorial. Comment below and let me know your favorite curly hair. Comment, like, subscribe.